Hello everyone, this is my redoing of my last video on these three pairs of headphones. And that would be the ATH M30Xs, the Sony XM4s, and the M50Xs. Wow, using my Sony A6400 for the first time in forever. It just looks astonishing. I've been using this little Anchor. It's not great. It doesn't have much dynamic range. I mean, it doesn't look as dynamic as this. It's 2K, but it doesn't look as good as the full-on DSLR. Anyways, on to the recording of the video. I wanted to talk about what my experiences are with these three headphones. I am just not in the mood. I am just too tired and don't remember how I structured my last video, but anyways, I'll just get into it. I bought these a long time ago, the M50Xs. Yeah, like, my structure of this video is probably not going to be as good as my previous one, but I'm probably going to have to unlist my previous one because the audio was borked beyond belief, because the Sony tries to capture audio as well, so I had to turn it all down. That's what ruined it. So it was capturing audio from this and that. But anyways, onto the video. I bought these a long time ago. I have used probably these for like 5 years, including like including my M50s. These are the Bluetooths. But anyways, and I have a lot of things to say about them. And then I bought the Here On 2s, the whatever those were, I don't remember. I gave them to my brother, but I mean, I'm talking about these in this case though. Then I bought these, and then I bought these. So, on to my thoughts and opinions on the M50s though. The M50s, I feel like, have really... They're just a trooper, man. They've been like an internet sensation for a long time, but I feel like when I got my first pair, because of Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD, I really loved them. I loved the heck out of them. But I think like the third year, then the fourth year after using them is when I started to really like have complaints about them. That being, and I didn't have anything else to compare them to. I thought my brother was coming in. I didn't have anything else to compare them to, but I just had these little things that annoyed me. That ear cups and the clamping force ends the handlebars, not a slim headband profile. And they just sort of have this sort of upward pressure thing. And I don't like that about the M50s. They just, like, so my theory is the way the headband works. So when you're flexing it outwards like this, all that flex is in the headband up here itself, and that's how it has this like upward clamping force that is not comfortable at all. And I just don't like that. They don't have much noise cancellation, passive noise cancellation. They just sort of are not the most comfortable headphones, I think. But other than that, I mean, they're troopers. They're great. I think they're only worth $100 though, to be honest. That's when I got. Later on, I got the Sonys. The Sonys are amazing. They just do absolutely everything really well, except for like one thing. Also, the M50s. They're pretty slim, but like they're pretty slim on your head. But the problem is the headband. If I'm trying to like lay down, they have the big handlebars, so I can like grab in here. So like that, they do this if you try to like lay down and sleep with them on. And one big problem, this is what I think is the fail point of the M50s, and that is this little. If I can try to catch it, show it. If I can try to show it on camera, it's this little. I'm trying to like get it in frame. It's that little nubbin. That right there. That, you see that? That is the thing that, you know, like when that does this, that's what holds it in place from going so much outwards. So like, for example, I mean, the Sonys have that as well, but this is their design that they use. Pretty standard design. But because of this whole dumb hinge system, that they had to design that little nubbin in there. That is what keeps it from going outwards like that. So all the time, if you look up broken M50s, you will see that is probably where that fail is. So the design is kind of very fragile. So what am I doing? But yeah. What am I doing? I was going to put them on the table. I'm sorry. So yeah, they're very fragile. So they're not even that great to sleep with. Like they're not built well. And that, like, I'm speaking from experience, that is how my first pair broke. So I got the Bluetooth ones. So onto the Sonys. They do pretty much almost everything really well, except for they're really thick. Well, the ear cup, the ear cups are really thick. But anyways, the clamping force is absolutely perfect. Like the way the headband doesn't I don't know how to explain it. There's something just perfect about how the headband doesn't flex out too much at first, I think. I don't know where it is. I think it's probably because it's not too much of a circle as compared to the M50s. And this hinge down here does all the work. I don't know. All I just know is that the clamping force is absolutely perfect. The clamping force is just perfect. The slim headband profile, very modern and perfect design. But the one problem that I have is that when you use them in passive mode, passive noise cancellation, they just feel they feel really weird. That's really about it. And so also they're very thick compared to, if I try to compress the ear pads all the way, you can tell that the Sonys are just a lot thicker. That's about it. So they are like, so if you try to fall asleep with these on, that's smashing into your that's smashing into your head. That's really about it that I have a complaint about. Because I mean, obviously you want to like use your best, you want to use your best boys if you're like listening to like really chill ASMR music, or like rain sounds, or any ASMR or any like chill music to go to sleep to. You want to do that with your puppies on, and it's just not the most enjoyable, pleasant experience. And that leads me to the M30s. I worship these headphones. These I absolutely adore these headphones. They are so perfect in every single way. And that being it, the clamping force. The clamping force is perfect. It does this more like it's a little lighter here at the bottom. The clamping force is a little lighter at the bottom, but it's so much softer. It doesn't like push against my head like the M50s do. And I see how, like, if I try to show how they stretch outwards, the headband, you don't see the flex out too hard. Compared to the M50s, look at that. That's where all the flexing is. It almost like, it does, like, to exaggerate it, it does this sort of action. A normal flexing. And that carries over into the way they clamp your head. These, I don't know, man. There's something that just works with this design. And I think that it is due to this, I don't know the math of it, but this sort of degree angle is perfect, because it makes it so this hinge does a lot of the work that goes into the clamping force on your head. The way they just fit onto your head, it's at a very perfect resting position. When you flex them outwards, it's super hard to explain. It's very scientific, I think, probably, if you were an engineer of headphones. But it just works, man. It's so good. I don't know how to explain it at all, but it just freaking works, man. It just works. And like I adore these headphones for it. It also allows these. They also have a slimmer headband as well than the M50s. They're so putridly light. They're lighter than these, and these are so light as well. By default, they're so lightweight. They don't have much excess plastic going on, just bulking them up. They don't have that stupid, this whole hinge system that is ridiculous looking. It's like you these, look, they don't have that ridiculous looking hinge, but they swivel all the way, and swivel just this as much everywhere, except for this way. But that doesn't matter. You don't need all that swivel action. Typical ATH outward swivel, but it's like you don't It's like, what is this? Sorry. Like, this over-engineered design and the design that I showed you right there, it makes them super susceptible of breaking. And here's the way that these swivel outwards. Like, it stops, like, you can obviously clearly tell that ain't breaking. That design, that ain't breaking compared to the M50s. I feel I trust these so much more than the M50s. And if I compare them, they're way thinner again. The headband is thinner, first off, and the actual ear cups are thinner. So, like, these are so perfect if you want to lay down in bed with them. These are just so freaking perfect. Oh my gosh. And so, like, I'm not going to get into sound quality talk in this video. But obviously, yeah, they're going to be like a tiny bit less of quality in comparison. But I don't think you're losing anything at all. I think what you're getting is an absolutely perfect workstation pair of headphones. If you forced me to try to wear these for a month and never took them off, I could do that. They're just so beyond perfection of a pair of headphones. They're so comfortable. And a little side tangent as well. The ear cups that they come with, these, compared to what that you get with the M50s, for some reason the M50s are really sticky. They have like this softer sort of feeling, but they become so sticky once you use them. These have a more plastic feel. These ones that come with the M30s, they have a more plasticky feel, but I feel like they can just slide around on my head a lot more. And they're not sticky at all. I don't know what it is. That you might think that they're of lower quality at first, but they're just that much better actually in usage. But I wanted to use them for sleeping with. So, the velour ones all day, bro. I can't gush about these headphones enough. They are so perfect at absolutely everything. As a sleeping with them headphone, as a workstation pair of headphones, they have really great sound dimension. They're just so lightweight. They're just so slim as well. They don't have that sort of upward prone head clamping. They look so sleek and slim on my head. They're just perfect. And I can't gush about these headphones enough. They're just so perfect. They're perfect. And they're so cheap. I also don't know very much about the M40s, but I'd have to do my research about those. A lot of people love the M40s. A lot of people love the M40s. But gosh, I think you can get these for like $50 as well, like used like new on Amazon. They are so beyond perfection as a pair of headphones. They do so much things so well. And I really want Audio Technica to learn from this pair of cans. I want Audio Technica to pick up these and maybe the M70s as well and redesign the M50s. You know, I think that Audio Technica has been so shy of bridging out from the M50s for so long that they're not really even trying to innovate off of these anymore. Like they're just not trying anymore, man. And it's really like it's a shame as well, because they know that they have their fan base. They've proven that they know that these have their fan base by making a Bluetooth model and like a second generation as well, I think. But I don't think that they were like any different as well, so it's like I don't get it. But like even the it feels sloshy trying to adjust them. Oh gosh. The clamping force, man. It's just not as comfortable. They feel like they're squeezing the top of, they're squeezing this like upwards. There's even when I try to like adjust them outwards, see now it's pressing super hard here. It's pressing really hard here, and it's pressing downwards really hard up here. Yeah, it just feels weird, man. These just feel really weird. After becoming so used to these just feel like a pillow all across my head. They just don't clamp my head in any wrong way, in any unwanted way. They just feel perfect. I can't gush about these enough. The M30s are so perfect. The M30s are beyond perfection. But yeah, I think that Audio Technica has become a bit lazy. They're not trying to innovate off of the M50s anymore. I mean, they're trying to. They just what they know that people love these so much, so why bother trying to do anything more? I think that they just need to grow a pair and redesign this. Go off of the M30s design and the M70s design, and like redesigned the top headband part. Also, like the headband is way thicker. It's like it doesn't. Like, it's hard to show on camera, but it's like unnecessarily bigger everywhere. It feels heavier in every single dimension, and bigger and heavier in every single dimension. But like, I think that they just don't care anymore. They're not trying to make these better. And that sucks, because they are kind of terrible when, in comparison to the comfort levels, at least, of these. And the headband, they just don't look as that great. Like, they have the handlebars, really big handlebars. They have this upward, like down here, really upward pressure up here. They just do this. They do this too much. This sort of action. They do this sort of action too much, it feels like. And it's like I feel like I'm an Audio Technica fanboy because I grew up on these. I don't know, man. I love the M50s. But I feel like they're just not the shit anymore, you know? They're just not the shit. Like, I don't even think Marquez MKBHD, I don't even think that he uses these anymore. I feel like I feel like the M50s have run their course at this point. And I think that Audio Technica needs to wake up, redesign these dramatically, probably even just discontinue these and dramatically overhaul the M70s with like the sound signature pattern of these. They both have 45mm drivers as well anyway. Dramatically overhaul these. Try to design a slim proportioned headband like the M30s do have, and make them even better, closer to like this sort of slim headband, you know, because it looks more modern, it looks sleeker and more beautiful and stylish. Like I remember when the XM3s came out, people gushed about also the way the slim headband looks, because it just looks really stylish. It makes the whole headphones look better. And I also have a theory that the slim headband style designing also like makes a dramatic difference to the pressure, the clamp force. And I think that they should try to go with this sort of angle as well for the M50s, because there's just something magical about these M30s. I swear by it, man. These M30s, the clamp force is just beyond perfect. They are Audio-Technica's best, most comfortable pair of headphones I've ever worn. There's probably more out there, of course, I know, but they are just so comfortable beyond measure. I can't gush about them enough. But yeah, I would love to see. That's been this video, though. Sorry, that's been this video. I would love to see in the comments below your guys's, please comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions, and try to keep it a little like 60 to 80% in the realm of Audio-Technica first and foremost. If you really have thoughts about like other companies, like maybe the Sonys or Sennheiser, just I don't mind either. But I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this whole subject. This is basically just my rundown on what I think Audio-Technica can really just improve on with the M50s, because I am an Audio-Technica fanboy. I felt so disheartened when I bought these, because I was like, what are these? I don't want Sonys, man. I want Audio-Technica. I want a pair of Audio-Technica noise canceling headphones, but they weren't doing those. They weren't focusing on noise canceling. I think they only made like one pair of noise canceling headphones, and then they just quit. They quit, man. They just stopped. And then they made these, the Bluetooth. They made the Bluetooth M50s. I think that Audio-Technica has just given up. You know? I think they've given up. What do you guys think? Do you think they have given up? Because like I think that, they're a Japanese brand. Like they're freaking smart. They have these sound amazing as well. No joke. The M50s sound absolutely incredible. I grew up on these. I love the M50s to death. I'm an Audio-Technica fanboy. But it's like, you know, I think that I'm just disheartened that, I'm disheartened that it seems like they've given up. And I think that they can genuinely improve on this design. Because, like, they're big, bulky, not slim in the design. Like, they could really, like, modernize the M50s. Hardcore. Try to, they could discontinue these, redesign them to be a lot closer to the styling and design and lightweightness and like modernization and like slim headband, like just modernize them the way they did with the M70s. But the M70s are like a different ballpark sound quality, what is it called, the frequency response wise. I love the M50s, but yeah, I think that they could just they could try something different, you know? Maybe not discontinue them, but like they could like try something different, like try to build on top of the M50s as a platform. Get rid of these hinges, make them more along the lines of this entire, like the entire headband system of these, and a little bit of the M70s, you know? And keep the, like, try to slim them down as well. Try to make the more closer to like a slimmer headband like the Sonys and the M30s. And like there you go. They could like dramatically improve them. That could just dramatically improve the M50s. If they just give the M50s, the M30s entire headbands, I'm pretty sure that would make them lighter weight, and then also it would change the clamping force that they have. It would dramatically improve the M50s. But yeah, that's been this video. What do you guys think? Comment down below what your thoughts and opinions are. I'm tired, but yeah, I hope that it's been... Has it been focusing on my mic this whole time again? Yeah, now it's focusing on me, I think. But yeah, sorry about that. Please comment down below. I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this entire subject. Like, on what you guys think. Do you agree or disagree? But yeah, if you've made it into this far into the video, please like and subscribe, and just tell me your thoughts below. I want to know everything about what you guys think about this whole subject. But yeah, that's been this video. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.